Hi, it's Catherine again. So now we've processed all of our flowers. It's about 4 hours later, and now we can do some arranging. So we are going to be able to create 2 small bouquets or 1 large one. So I'm going to walk you through doing 1 large bouquet, how that works, how I do it, and you get to learn firsthand. So I'm going to start out by pulling these zinnias out of the water. We're just going to lay these aside. And I always start an arrangement with the greenery. So basically I fill it out with greens, and then I come in with the flowers, and it just helps me see where my bouquet is going and what it looks like. So I'll normally start from the edges, and we will just work our way out into the middle. And just as you're putting these in, just go ahead and notice, make sure you didn't miss any leaves that need to be pulled out. And, oops, this little guy wants to come out. All right, perfect. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and take this amaranth. This is gonna fill up a lot of area. So what I will do is I'll just think about how far he's gonna go in the water, and then I will just pull these off because I'm not gonna need them. So that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna stick him right in the middle. And then this one looks like it's gonna need to probably be smaller. So how I'm thinking about putting this amaranth piece, it's gonna go right here. So I feel like it needs to kind of be a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna cut that out of 45 again. I'm gonna put that there, and this one actually is pretty short. I'm not a huge fan of this piece. He might take up some space. But I'm not a huge fan of those leaves, so I may end up pulling those off. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and include my marigolds. So I'm gonna go ahead and scatter those throughout. One thing with doing arrangements is you want an even look. So, I'm gonna make sure these marigolds are throughout the entire bouquet. I'm not gonna put all of them in one spot. And then, like we did with the greenery, just go ahead and make sure those gross, yucky shipping leaves get off of the flower. And one thing is, go ahead and just put these flowers, try to tuck them in between leaves and things. It'll give it the bouquet stability. It'll help those flowers just stay upright. Now we're going to go ahead and place our sunflowers, and I tend to put a lot more in the middle. They're a taller flower and very focal flower, and so I'm going to stick that there. Place one there, and one on this side. All right, now we're gonna add our zinnia flowers. So I'm gonna take these, clean those leaves off, and then we're just gonna go ahead and evenly space those again. And don't be afraid to let these stick out, and just kind of tuck them in, make sure they're touching the water, but don't worry that they have to be all the way in. One thing is you want depth, which is to bring some of the flowers out towards yourself and then some tucked in behind them. It just gives the arrangement a little bit more variety and interest. All right, now we're done with those zinnias. We are gonna set this over here, and we're gonna use some of our filler flowers. So these are things that just add a little bit of balance and interest, and we have one less sunflower. And we are just gonna add these throughout the whole thing and just scatter them throughout. There's another technique whereas I wouldn't put a bunch of vocal flowers in one spot that are the same color, but I would take, these are Gomphrena, so we're just gonna take a couple of these. What you can do is you can put 3 to 5 stems together, and you can find a spot where you feel like you could use some maybe difference, give it some interest. And I would put all 3 to 5 stems together in one spot. So because they're a filler flower, they don't have that mass color like a zinnia would, and so sticking them all together makes them more noticeable and just makes it a lot more attractive. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take these. You could do the same thing, you could group them, or you could just put them singly, alone, in an arrangement throughout the whole thing. And I like to do it with these. These are Beatrice. Okay, and then we have 3 stems left. So we're gonna go ahead and group these again just to create some more interest. And I'm probably not gonna put it close to any basil because there is a lot of greenery. It's just the ends that have color. So I'm probably gonna find a place like right in here where there's just a block of marigolds, and we just need to break it up a little bit. Okay, you are completely done with your arrangement.